Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Slow Stitch Sunday with Rita. And so I'm working on the Just Because quilt, and I'll just give you a glimpse of that. But I kind of thought I'd not do that again today on the video. But I did do all of the, look at this, I already went through the back. I quilted everything on the back to hold it all together. And then I have decided to go ahead and do some more quilting where I think it needs it, I guess, or like here, this just needed to be quilted down. I couldn't just leave it that way, so I quilted it down. So yeah, I just put lace here and there. I think you saw me pin it all on, and now I'm just getting it stitched down and figure out, what to do. On these, I thought I would just go up the color range, with the pink or red here, or pink, gray, whatever color, and kind of make it all set down, attached like that. And then I've got a doily to go in the middle. I don't have it right here because I coffee dyed it, and now it's over on the other side of the room. So anyway, I feel worn out. I've been trying to work with this all morning, deciding what I want to do. But, and the reason I want to do this project is because I saw it in a magazine. It's called Simply Vintage, and this was autumn of 2016. I imagine you would have to try to find it online or something like that. But I have several of these Simply Vintage because I did a lot of vintage type quilting and appliquing. This particular one here, if you can see on the book, this one my mother did. So and she couldn't sew. I mean, she could sew, but she wasn't an applique or anything. So we just did the blanket stitch around all of the circles. But I cut them out for her so she could have them. And then I found, well, I did find this page too that has some, just to go over this with you a minute, it has some combination stitching, and I want to try to use that somewhere, things like that. Here's another page of it here. I don't know how to get, they're showing a whole section here, but I don't know where to get it exactly. It says www.sewcherished.com, but I think I went there and I didn't see anything. But I don't take time to really just get into it and look for it. But look at how these stitches are. They're just so cute, to put anywhere on your quilt. So then I found this section here, this page, and these were done, I think back here, they're done in French General. So if you had a collection of French General, and this is basically, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to get rid of some scraps. I have bags like this, and bags here with stuff in it. Can't see that. And then these are all pieces of scraps because I don't throw it away, but it's all wrinkled. So that means, I have to do a little ironing maybe as I'm working along. But yeah, so I thought I would use some of my scraps if I could. And if I can't, that's okay too. I'm just going to do something that I think looks like fun. And so on this page here is where they took a lot of the French General and made little collages, and then they hung it up, these little collages, up onto a bigger piece of fabric, which looks like a what do you call that, toweling, or I think. And I thought, that is really cute. Now I'm going to do one today that's not related to me personally, but if I was to do this, I think I would at least put something on each one of these little collages in memory of someone, either a picture, and this one she used fabric and paper. So yeah, that's my thinking. So if you could get this magazine, it'd be great. If not, I hope I can give you some inspiration to do something like that. So put this out of the way. Now I found this piece of fabric just in my stash, and I thought I want also to do this whole thing in vintage. So I don't want like this kind of a pink. I want it to be more, if I'm going to use pink, I want it to be a vintage pink or something. I'm not sure. I have to dig around and find what I need when I need it. So I thought I'd start out with this here, and I did it 10 by 13. I don't know why, I just did. But I thought that is sort of like a picture frame size. And so even if I want to do it 8 by 10 and frame it, I could also do that. But I think the idea of hanging these up onto another fabric would be fun. And it, you know, I don't know how many pieces. I think I might do like this size, and then I might come back and do a small one like this size. You know, like, let me cut that with this little piece of muslin. And then do an, okay, I'm sorry about that blip. I don't know. So anyhow, I thought I could do different sizes. And, you know, then when I get all my little images put together, my little collages, then I'll lay it out on the fabric and see where to put it. And, you know, I think I could hand sew it on, you know, just around the edge or something like that. So, and, you know, I can stop when I'm ready to stop. I don't have to, this is not like a monthly thing, a weekly thing, or anything. It's just, I thought I would just do this between the other quilt. So let's get started. So I think the first thing, I pulled out this green fabric, and I thought I would maybe lay this down as part of the foundation area to put something on. And then I had pulled out this guy because, oh, I meant to ink around that one. Darn it. It was a sewing, a little boy sewing his pants, I guess. And, or I had this little, this is Tim Holtz, and I went around it and I vintaged it, I sanded it and then, you know, put ink on it and made it more vintage looking, is what I'm trying to say. So I really kind of like that too, but those people, I don't know. They don't have, you know, they're not in my family, but I still do. Of course they're not in my family, but I still do like them. So I'm going to put this here. And then some lace across this somewhere. And maybe lace there. Like I said, I want it to look vintage. These buttons, I think, would look... This, I used to get them at Hobby Lobby. I don't know if they have them anymore. But... Or you could use individual buttons, obviously. You could do whatever you'd like. And, let me move this down a little bit. I kind of like this heaviness of this. I guess I'll cut that. I hate cutting it. I've been hoarding it for a while. So let's see, maybe that way. Okay. I have a little of this chiffon. I thought maybe I don't think I need this green all the way down here. I also have these little images. And I kind of want to use these up because I've had them for a while, and in this piece, I just have this little section, and I thought I would put that down here because I did see that in the picture and this was also in one of the pictures. So I have one. I thought, oh, cool. Whoops. I've got one. Can you see? I hope. Okay. So that's pretty much it, unless I decide, you know, this one here is a ladybug, I believe. Not a ladybug, I mean a caterpillar. And then, or I can use a flower here, or this purple one. I don't think it matters. It doesn't. I don't know about this one. I want to use it, but I can't for some reason. It just doesn't fit in the scheme of things. Okay, well, so that I know I want to put some kind of a bow down there. And this doesn't need a backing. I mean, you don't need to put felt or another sheet or another fabric behind it. You can just stitch on this because it doesn't need to be like quilted. Okay, so we've got that guy, but these guys look cute. Oh, I also have this dress form, which I thought was cool. But, see, I was thinking him in the dress form. Okay. I'm going to shorten this up just a tad. Now this is thick cardboard, so I don't know if I can sew through it, but I thought these are probably too big, but I was thinking I could just put some brads in the corners, or I could also fold fabric like, let me see, we have something interesting. Well, I guess I could use this, or find something else. Honestly, I don't have a lot of vintage fabrics. I always love this. This is like a toile. But that doesn't go with the country folk. Decisions. Okay, what did I have down here? I had this, I think. Oh, and I wanted to put the, which I can't find now. What happened to the, there it is. I could put this instead. I guess I could start sewing this part on and then see what embellishments I want to add. I just kind of wanted to use up some of these extra little pieces that I've saved from people who gave it to me. These are all from Jen Kingwell, all these. So those are all brights. I do like some of this in there, I think. I'm just going to take off a little This is just, what do you call it? I bought it at Hobby Lobby. Chiffon, and I just coffee dyed it. And it looks, it's good for tying journals and things like that. This one has the little dots still in it, but that's okay. I need something in here. Oh, I'm going to put that bow here too. So let's see. And I feel like I need something else under them. Oh my goodness, come on. So I want that to show the green still, but I felt like they needed a little extra. Yeah, I think that helps. I do like this. I could, this is upholstery fabric. I think this is going to be fun. I don't know about that. Maybe it's just too big. Let me cut it down a little bit. Could be because it's wrinkled, maybe. See, we don't have to worry about the edges. I mean, you might want to sew around them just to secure the fabric, but I don't think you need to. Let me get some pins. Yeah, I think I'll just use straight pins right now. Take that piece off. To go under it. Hopefully I can put some stitches in this to hold it there, but if not, I can actually just glue it, maybe just run something across the waistline to hold it in place. You can always use black. It's always a nice accent. I don't think I want to overload it with stuff at this point. Oh, these are one of my, I love this one here, but that's blue. But I'll use that later. All right, so let's see about trying to stitch some of this or get it pinned in, I guess. I'm gonna have to pin it first. That's pinned. This, I probably need something there. Do I want to go this way? Gosh, it's such a hard decision. Well, let me look at my magazine again just to see if there's something that'll pop out that they got all kinds of cool stuff on theirs. Mine is not that cool. There's some rickrack, but I don't have any of that handy. There's some flowers. Just a couple. Really, there's not a whole lot on it. And a little bit of stitching. Okay, so I'm gonna do it this way. This could all be basted down like with the, I'm not sure what they call it, invisible stitch, I think. That's what Rachel and others use. Just checking to see. I don't know what happened. I had the camera at a wrong angle because I set this camera up each time. It's not like I leave it here. Otherwise, I can't see TV because it's right in the front of my TV. So I can't leave it. Crochet. Do you notice that crochet is so hard to sew through? It's so dense. You have to kind of go like through the holes instead of... Okay, I wonder if that's going to be, if that is straight-ish. I don't want it to not be. Okay, so this up here. I mean, this doesn't even have to be done like, you know, several of them and hang it up, but that I think was a cute idea. But you can always just frame it. Okay. So there's our little cowboy people, and I'm just trying to think about another way to see if I can. It's not exactly straight, but I wish I had my little iron set up here. I should do that. It's just that one little edge that's crooked. I'm going to have to flatten it out. But you could take a piece like this. Okay, and so here and here, and leave that open. And did I have another piece of that to match? I don't think so. So I don't know exactly what I'll put if I use this or another, because it would be better to have two at least. So you could put one up here. So you should be able, if you sew that, you should be able to maneuver your picture out of there. And that way you don't have to sew this picture. And you could take it out like that and put in something else that you like. And now I don't like this at all. So I think I'll put these guys in there. But I don't know if I want to put this fabric. I think I'd like to have more of this I think that was one of my favorite fabrics, and now I'm out of it. No. I do have more stuff, but I just don't want to get it. I'll leave and go get it right now. All right. Well, I'm just going to leave that there so I know what I want to do. And then I'll find another piece of scrap that... kind of like adding in some color. That does look nice with that. Let's see what this looks like. I kind of like that too. Okay, I think I might do this. So what I'm gonna do is iron this. That's too big, so we need it smaller. But see, I think that would look nice right there. Add a little more color, but I can also add color with thread. But I didn't really want to. I was going to go with neutrals or golds or greens. Okay, so let's see where we are. I've got a little time, so let's just get some thread and let's see if I have a needle with thread in it already. It's not very long. I just never want to throw those last pieces of thread away. So okay, there's a knot in it. My hands are really dry. It's cold here. Okay, I think I'll come up and I don't like to use safety or straight pins because I'm not going to baste it. I'm just going to go ahead and sew it on. Try to keep it going straight. It's just not. So I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas. For the few people that are watching the slow stitch, I haven't been on camera since then, I don't think. Or maybe the day after Christmas, I don't remember. To make sure this kind of stays straight. Probably could have found something more appropriate than this, but it was there, and I've had this sitting around for quite a long time, and I thought, you know, I just need to get rid of stuff. I think we all feel that way at the beginning of the year, right? Everybody wants to reorganize and clean up, get rid of things, which I have done many times over, and it's almost like impossible. It just piles up right after. Then I think, okay, I'm just not going to worry about it. Just leave it. And then it doesn't work. I have to fix it somehow. And then I'll put it someplace thinking, okay, I'll remember it's there. And then I don't remember what I did with it. I'm going to go right behind this, because I'm not sure how I'm going to stitch that one on yet. I mean, you could stitch through fabric. You could do this on the sewing machine if you wanted. It might be a little easier for the stuff with paper on it. Oh, my hands don't want to grip the needle very good today. And this fabric is not that thick. I don't have my little, I have it somewhere, but my little grabber. All right, I'm just going to go in the back of that. My hands don't feel like they're working today. All right. So that holds that. And I take the pins out. This one's going to be tricky. I guess I might just couch it. What can I couch it with? I was thinking I could kind of just do the same here, couch this in. I don't know, you guys, do you like this? I don't know if I like this. I guess it's all right. Okay, I'm just kind of getting my thought together here, because I was thinking about getting brown thread. So give me 1 second here. I'm opening my cabinet. brownie brown. Gold in there, but I've got tons of gold. I'm sorry. Thought I could reach it. I could have sworn I had brown. Guess I don't. I'll have to go to GMC. I'd get that green's pretty bright. All right. This is, I got this at, what is this? Anchor. And it's kind of cool. It's 6-strand floss, but it comes on this spool. Okay. And it gets tangled, I guess. I never do get these open the right way. I'm not familiar with this company and how there's, oh my goodness. All right. See, it's like coming off at the wrong. I don't know. Just cut it. I think I'm going to use 6 strands of this, which is going to be difficult. Let's see if I can use this nail threader. Barely. All right. I'm going to try and sew this paper just to see. And I think what I want to do is just couch it, at least to start. Like go across this waistband because there's already a design there. Yeah, let's put 3. That makes it kind of okay. And then I was thinking I could come up here to the shoulder . And come down to the waistband. Let's do it 2 times. The string didn't last very long. So I can get one more. So you put your, mother's brooch, or, I mean, mothers don't have brooches much anymore, but maybe a part of a necklace or a earring, part of an earring or something. It's all, if you know who it is, who it goes to, that's all that matters. Okay, I'll tie that off because it's I keep looking for my little puller thing. It used to sit up there, but I don't know. I just keep moving things. There it is. Okay. So that holds that. My scissors back in its little holder I have. My hands are not working very well for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right, let's just try to should I just do like a straight stitch across the bottom, a running stitch, or should I? Yeah, let's just do a running stitch. I was thinking of blanket stitch, but this will be okay. Probably do one at a time. I don't know where I got this dress form. I think somebody sent it to me because it's glued down to something, another paper. So I have so many wonderful people sending me things, and now it's getting to where I don't quite remember who sent what, unless, sometimes I do, but I apologize if I don't remember certain things. Oh my goodness. Can't even get this to bend. It just, Is it temperature in here or something? I can always blame the weather. I always blame the weather. Okay, so that's that. And then I can do some kind of running stitch up this side. I don't want it to be exactly like that. It is something to do with, I shouldn't have done 6. I just wanted it to show up. Yeah, it's very difficult to get it through the just gonna put an X right here, but the X didn't come. Okay, you guys, you're probably done watching me fiddle with this. Must be lunchtime because I'm getting hungry too. Probably should post, you know, I do have an Instagram account. It's just that I never go there. I find Instagram a little hard to maneuver around in it, but if you guys give me your Instagram name, if somebody wants to share their photos, that would be good. I'll find mine and see what it says. I think it's called Junk Journals something. And put it in my description. I don't think I have Instagram in my description. And I had a Facebook group, but we're just not doing it right now. It's just gotten, I don't know, there's just, we're not seeing new things. I have 15,000 members, but nobody's posting much. So it's like they joined it and then they changed their mind and really, you know, and you never get around to canceling the groups you're already on. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just putting these X's up here. I think that's one thing about slow stitching too. If, like those borders I was showing you, if you're stitching through stuff that's thick like this, it's very difficult to put those stitches in. So I think it would have to be something you would do before you add it to your, it just gets caught. I like the look of the 6 strands though, really. Just wished it was easier to pull through. Okay, this is the last stitch for this, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, leave that sit there, and put my little photo back in there if I think that's gonna look good, and I might add other things to it, but okay. And then my thumbnails, you guys, I always put the picture of where I got that day because you know, I can't finish it in one week even, so that's why I do that. But at least it gives you a little idea. So I hope you enjoyed it and stitched something fun and just something small so you can do a different project without a lot of extra work. Not that it's work, we enjoy it, but sometimes it takes so long to get there that that's trash. It takes so long to get there that you lose interest. So I think this will be, that's why I like to do my little boxes and stuff, because I can do a whole different design and not lose interest in it. But I think that turned out cute. Now I'm thinking too that those brads I have here, that I might be able to, I can't do it now. I don't want to cut a hole because I don't know where I'm going to put it. But these could also go through the front and the background fabric, and you could just hang it up with these. And you could also, you know, go through these, punch a hole in there and get a smaller brad and tack your picture in. And then you can lift it up because it won't be all sewn down to your background unless we have to sew it down. I'm not sure how it'll hang. So I think the background's going to have to be a fairly sturdy fabric. And maybe we'll just put like a wood dowel, make a sleeve on that, and then a wood dowel to hang it up with. All right. Well, I will let you go. Oh, this needs to go on there. Darn, I forgot about this guy. Let's see. Kind of like a couple bows. Let's see if I can maneuver this. I don't really know how to. Does that tie a bow or not? Oh yeah, kind of. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. I'm just gonna cut that a little bit. And then that will stick in there. This one's long. Everything I pull is not pulling that. All right, well, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, that's way too long. And then I could put my little hangy thing on here. I'll cut this down and let it hang down. That'll be cute. Or down here. Maybe right here. So we kind of have a blank spot right here, don't we? Maybe that would look good there. Alrighty. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay? Have a great day and a week. Bye-bye.